Hello and welcome to another episode of Advice from the Voice with your host, Kevin the Voice Klotz. Hola, ¿cómo estás? I don't know anything else because I only had like 2 years of Spanish in high school. I don't remember anything except yo tengo muchos huevos fritos en mi pantalones. And if you understood that, you're my kind of people. But either way, welcome to another episode of Advice from the Voice, the premier place to get the most bestest advice you could ever possibly hope for. Oh man, today's episode doesn't have a letter. This is coming personally from me to all of you. This episode is going to discuss foolproof methods to tolerating idiots. We've all been there. Idiots are everywhere. At one time or another, we ourselves, even you listening, has been an idiot in someone's life. In fact, some of you dumb are there on a constant, continuous, and permanent basis. To those of you listening who fall into that category, this is probably not going to work for you. You're not going to get any of this. But anyway, I will digress. One of the best ways to tolerate an idiot is simply by agreeing with said idiot. When you're having an interaction with an idiot, simply use phrases like, "Yes, dear," "Of course, dear," "You're absolutely right, darling. I don't know what I would do if I hadn't married you." If you agree with them, they take it as a win and they'll move on. Boom, there you go. You just avoided a bunch of stress. Easy peasy. A second way of tolerating idiots is by encouraging them in their idiocy. You never argue with an idiot. It's a fight you can never win. So feed into it and give them the pat on the back and help them along. Besides, idiots usually have beer muscles at 10 a.m. before they've even started drinking. It's always fun to see someone get tased by a cop because they're a sovereign citizen and they seem to think that laws don't apply to them. Or shooting 12 pounds of tannerite explosive targets in a confined space like an old microwave. It would make a great YouTube video. Ah, man, if they live and the injuries aren't too severe, I'll subscribe and hit that notification icon every single time. A third method, and very tried and true, I may or may not have tried this, you can always medicate yourself. If you don't have any prescription meds, you can find that one relative or your elderly parents that have something sitting around. Now, if you're not sure, you can always mix and match pills by cool shapes and colors. That's how I usually do it. Allegedly. Dealing with any idiot is far better when you're drooling with them and no longer feeling anything life is thrown at you for the week. So just don't forget to wash that down, though, with your favorite liquor of choice. That just gives you a nice added effect. It's an enhancer. I need that enhancer. I need it. But anyway, just remember what they used to say back in the day. If you can't stand the dude, just pop a Quaalude. And this has been another episode of Advice from the Voice with your host, Kevin the Voice Klotz.